The first round in the Crater D2 tournament, we got Cold versus Mikos. 8 players, single elimination. We're knocking them all out right now. Best of 5, championship best of 7. You win, you go on. Obviously, the winner here gets the $10, but the real prize is the winner drops down to the D1 bracket. See, the D2 winner, that's them. Boom, D1 bracket. You win here, you get $50. Now we're talking. But the real money is if you win D1 and you drop down into the pro bracket where you crush a bunch of noobs like Quas, Legend, Zane, Kian, Jaz, and Luke. Then you move on, you get $150 and 7 high fives from me, redeemable at the time of your choosing. All right, D2, Mikos and Cold, best of 5. Let's hit it. Oh, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, that one's on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of the Blitz World Series.
Come on, Cold. Let's start the day off strong. You tell everything about a day based on the first load speed. That's what I always say. All right, guys, here we are on the Crater map. For those of you who don't know, fairly straightforward Blitz action here. We do have a magical crater in the middle of the map that heals your units based on proximity. You go sit in there, you chill, you heal. It's pretty cool. Shout out to BB Glass, very cool effect. Airport on the top side, power plant on the bottom side. The only place to build a naval yard is right off the bottom of the power plant. There's not room on the left or the right. So if you want the Navy, you got to control the bottom center. Cold and Mikos. Yeah, hard to know Mikos' experience. I think Mikos higher level player traditionally, but Cold is a tried and true Blitz player. We see him a lot. He hops into a lot of FFA games. He's definitely won a lot of money on the stream playing FFAs before. You know, I think this actually should be a pretty good matchup. Hard to know how much experience Mikos has on the map, but like I said, his traditional experience might overcome it. Boys, of course, man. Thanks for hanging out and enjoying the content. It's a two-way street. Berg, the frowny face. Why the frowny face, Berg? Wow, and Cold getting a ton of fodder out early. That's interesting. I'm not sure what he has planned with that. And a second War Factory on 2 oils. We've seen players try this before. I don't think it works. So you'll see he's bottoming out. Both players bottoming out, though. Hype. Yeah, so I like this build from Cold, taking advantage, stretching to that top side, taking the airport. We have seen most players opt for a build towards the top side, not only the airport, but also taking advantage of that higher ground. We haven't really seen players utilize the water yet, so the compensation for the bottom side's not really there. But the power plant, if you're trying to run, particularly Soviet versus Allied, in a Soviet versus Soviet, I think either way makes sense. Soviet versus Allied, if you're trying to bring an early Rhino rush, taking the power plant can actually be really nice. Because it really kickstarts your economy, gets you rolling early on, can put you ahead, try to end the game quick. Driving those conscripts in, Cold really handling that fodder nicely. Good little Rhino engagement here. Mikos' conscripts get gobbled up quickly, but Mikos does come out ahead there, just sheer tank control. Cold in a tough spot now, didn't have a sentry gun ready, and that's a lot of Rhinos in the base, and that first point's gonna be going to Mikos. Okay. Mikos takes home the first one. Mikos looking strong. It's hard to say. By watching him at this point, it's not totally clear how much experience Mikos has on the map, or if he just outbeat him there with tank control and general knowledge of the game, but we'll see now. Allied versus Allied. Allied versus Allied. No, now we got Cold on the left, Mikos on the right. For those of you late to the party here, wondering the energy seems a little low. What about the sunglasses? I ate a lot of Mexican food last night. And you're thinking, oh, you mean you had too many margaritas? or you had food poisoning. I had sheer food quantity poisoning. I just ate so much Mexican food that I got myself incredibly sick. I couldn't sleep. Um, my gut feels terrible, and we're in a really, really tough spot. But we are going to come back. We got a little coffee, we got a little water, we got a little blitz. That's the antidote to any situation. Doesn't feel totally like the antidote because I feel terrible, but we're going to get through it. All right. So allied versus allied now. Again, Mikos isn't stretching his base. He's also building in a kind of dangerous proximity to that cliff. So it's kind of risky. You know, units can get up on that cliff, do a lot of work on Mikos' base. So Miko's going to go for the power plant, and Cold's going to take the airport. Imagination, you don't have PayPal? Yeah, so I only pay people out via PayPal. So you can play, but if you win, the money would just be on hold until you get PayPal, I guess. A couple players like that. Are you from Pakistan? We've had this issue before. All right, pretty even right now. Both couple Grizzlies, couple Dogs, and an IFV. Mikos again just really pushing the tanks and looking tough right now. Traditional kind of tank play. Yeah, you can definitely play. And then if you have, like, honestly, you could just give your money to someone else. Or sometimes maybe you know someone who can send money to you and they also have a PayPal. Like maybe, I don't know. You can still play, but it might be hard to get paid. All right, so Miko's with a funny little split here. IFV on the top side, pushing it on the bottom side. Cold getting behind. Nice pillbox. Cold net needs to get another pillbox coming here. He's baiting a little bit with his MCV. Just a little out tank, trying to wait for that pillbox. And again, Mikos pulls radically ahead on tanks. Miko's looking tough. Miko's looking D1. No, Hassan, your money, I pay people out at the end of the month. Some Rockies in the group. I like it. I like it. Cold going down swinging, but Miko's looking a little too OP right now, I think. A couple IFVs on the cliff, try to protect those tanks. Wow, a lot of smoking tanks. Mikos could go to the crater. Yeah, Mikos is going to go up to the crater and get healed. Zed with the hydrate. That's just what I needed. Cold hanging on, though, right now. Cold looking tough. Cold making him work for it. I like that. Little paradrop in there. Picks up the elite GI. Ooh, rushes in with those Grizzlies and going to chase him out. Unfortunately, I think too much damage has been done. Cold hasn't been on a War Factory for a while. Mikos' base stretch is coming in. Smary. I have self-induced food poisoning, Smary. I need you to feel bad for me. Alright. And Cold looking to counter-strike now, getting those Rockies in. Cold's caught up. I mean, he now has 2 War Factories. But Mikos, I don't know. Mikos is just, like, way ahead right now. Goes through the crater to try to gas up those Rockies for a little extra energy. I like that. Eagles coming in. Yeah, unfortunately, no army for Cold. And Mikos takes another one home. Okay, all right, all right. I'm trying to fight the sickness, Hassan. Hassan, you should have told me about the medicine before the stream. You should have sensed it. I thought doctors were supposed to just sense when someone was in need of medical advice. I'm not supposed to have to ask you. Oh, not that warrior mode. Let's go this warrior mode. Warrior mode. It's just out of range, the 10,000 miles. I feel like this helmet doesn't work very well. Go for Master Chief. Okay. Zed redeemed the voice change. I'm now singing a song that I sing when my stomach hurts and I feel like vomiting through my Halo helmet. All right. Time to stop dragging around being a stick in the mud. Let's get the energy going. We got warrior mode on. A decent little matchup here. It's too bad. Cold. I feel bad for Cold. Cold's a tough player, but Mikos is looking a little overpowering right now. Mikos might be D1. Well, that's what this tournament's all about. These early tournaments, hard to know where people should be. Does Mikos really not know that a GI can't destroy a fence? Is it possible Mikos doesn't know that? So Mikos gonna take the power plant. So versus Allied on this map. Oh yeah, Master Chief only sings. Oh, and Cold gets in and snipes that engineer. Let's go. Hype dance? Let's get a hype dance. Yep, on this map, there's one meta right now, Soviet versus Allied, and that's called the Rhino Rush. Storm the gates down with the Rhinos. It's as simple as that. You don't get a hype tank and a hype dance, Zed. Don't be greedy. Anna, Dr. Corda, anesthesiologist? You're an anesthesiologist? Ah, anesthesiologist. All right. So Cold pushing in out with these Rhinos. Yeah, kind of has it's been kind of interesting. Miko's trying to get the whole map is kind of built so there's multiple ways into your base. So it's difficult. Difficult to kind of turtle in for the Allied player. But I like this move from Miko's kind of building down into this corner, trying to cut off the entrances to his base. Cold trying to push in. Miko's throwing some fodder out in front. Lucky Unicorn for red. Good idea. Cold's got the Lucky Unicorn. Okay. Yeah, Hassan, I got a joke. Whenever I get a surgery, the anesthesiologist says count backwards from 10. And then I always say, try 50. And I get like a minor laugh. It's one of those jokes where it's like, it's not really funny. Like no one actually laughs, but in my head, I think it's funny. Cause then like, you're like 50, 40, you're just out immediately. But it's fun to act like I'm really tough, like I can handle it. I crack myself up. Try to keep things light when I'm on the operating table. Okay. That forward flat cannon from Cold is nice. Cold right on the doorstep now. That barracks is in a perfect position. Yep, get the conscripts pumping. Cold's on 6K. So he can get a group of conscripts, run them into those, wow. Mikos has a nice little iron shield there with four pillboxes and a tower. Gets the conscripts in there as fodder. Trying to work around it. Kind of questioning himself a little bit here from Cold. Doesn't know exactly what his odds are. He's having a difficult time, it looks like, calculating if he should push or not. Pushing in now with the Rhinos. Pushing in. Miko's trying to hang on. All right, now you're there. What targets do you pick? It's always interesting to watch, you know, these lower divisional players. Once you got the keys to the kingdom, once you're in their base, what do? Do you take the tanks? Are you trying to find a target? What are your odds? There's a lot of calculations going on in real time. And that should be it. Cold able to take that one home. Mikos quits out. And the Lucky Unicorn comes through big. Good job, Lucky Unicorn. All right, so now Mikos gets Soviet versus Allied. Should be able to take home a win here. It's looking pretty OP with his rhinos. Path. You're good, Path. We can play yours. We can get another match in before yours, Path, if you want to eat right now. Your match will be we'll do another and then you'll either be up or yeah. Actually, let's do that. So Super and Artie, are you guys both in here? Get ready to rock, guys. Super and Artie. Artie's still practicing. Artie's got about 500 reps in on this map. All right, here we go. Cold on the right, Mikos on the left. Allied versus Soviet now. Miko looking to end this series, take home that match point. It is best of 5. Get the rhinos pumping, storm down the gates, destroy the castle. Simple as that. Artie and Super, you guys are not making me feel particularly confident right now. Alright, in with a couple rhinos, but Cold does have enough to defend himself right now. Asan, you're going to be up in a couple. We're going to run at least one other one before you. I'd like to run them just kind of based on who's ready, but we'll run at least one before you and Path. Yep, and Miko's in early with some rhinos. Gonna snipe that oil, Derek. Alright, Cold defending himself, though. A couple Grizzlies. And again, Cold pushes 2 War Factories, and you look at his money, he doesn't really have the financial position for that. And Mikos is going to be on his doorstep quickly with a lot of money. Okay, yeah, we can run you two then. S4 and Murray. S4 and Murray I'll run next. So just gonna destroy that airport so we don't have to deal with it. Yeah, Miko's looking tough. You guys take notes. No, Murray, only one lucky unicorn per stream. Sorry, buddy. And it doesn't last forever. Oh yeah, I forgot Asan did that. Totally broke the game. Alright, brings out a couple tank destroyers to try to slow things down here. Gonna be tough. Ooh, nice little split from Mikos. And Cold quits out. Alright, Murray S4. Hop on in, password 99. Dodger Sheriff, you like the little win line? I thought you might. Yeah, Artie. Well, Super, I couldn't get a hold of Artie, and I was Artie. You and Super weren't responding. So yeah, if you and Super are here, you guys can get the next one. We'll just run them in order of the bracket if everyone's available. But okay, here we go. Here we go. Hi, X. You like the glasses? I'm glad you like the glasses, man. Sorry for the difficulty. Did Sheriff, you had some difficulties today? That's how it goes, man. What were the difficulties? You want to talk to me about it? I'm like a Red Alert 2 therapist. Tell me your difficulties. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sandstorm, aka S4 in red on the right. Murray, aka Murray in blue on the left. Soviet versus Soviet, best of 5. Another prelim match here. Winner of this going to go on to play Mikos, which is going to be tough because Mikos is OP. Mikos, just so you know, man, this is a one-day tournament, so make sure you're hanging around. Yeah, join the club, man. It's all part of the fun, though. It's like herding cats, you know? Okay, I will say to Sheriff, here's my advice. Just have as many alternates as possible. Like, just have so many alternates, and then just cycle them out. But the big thing is to check in with people. Like I do, you have to do a 24-hour prior check, and then you gotta do a 2-hour prior check. And then you gotta have a ton of alternates. That's my strategy. I had 2 people drop out this morning. Alright, alright. What do we got? What do we got? What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Looking pretty even. Looking pretty even. Murray and S4. I think they both understood the assignment. They got a couple reps in, it looks like. Both building up to the top side. S4 is able to win the fight for the airport. Murray's still going to try to push in there. Hard to battle with that cliff. Financial situation's looking pretty good. Murray on a couple more oils. Oh, you're taking good advantage of that cliff here. Try to get that extra range. Pretty good little push. Nice paradrop, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad you can't beat people up. That'd make it a lot easier. Yeah, so Murray is controlling. He's winning these fights right now, but S4 does have better control of the map. He's got that paradrop. Those free units early on in the game like this are nice. Murray's economy is just rolling so hard right now, so now he's bringing the fodder in. S4 bringing a little conscript rush on that top side. Murray going to push in here. Probably could have used that position on the cliff a little bit better. Maybe got his fodder out in front of him, but he's getting gobbled up here. Wow, and S4 takes that home. And Murray, with Murray's financial situation, I don't think he needed to push there. Yeah, Murray says, oops. Yeah, the other thing is, Sheriff, is just to do really small tournaments. Only invite the amount of people that you know and trust. There's like 4 of them in the community. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. All right, Paf. What do you mean what happens now? It's BO5. All right, Paf. I think we will run Super and Artie if they're both around, because we're just kind of, I mean, it makes sense to go through the bracket. That's what we did yesterday. So as soon as this match ends, if Super and Artie are around, we'll run them. If they're not around, Paf and Hassan, you guys can hop in. The big thing is to try to keep the matches rolling, I guess. Alright, Path. Cool, cool. Didn't know if you were in a hurry, buddy. Alright, wait, who won that last point? Someone remind me. Alright, the GI Rush now from S4. I like that. The GI Rush has proven pretty OP on this. So S4 going to push in with GIs. Murray's going to counter with his own GIs. Alright, yeah, so that early GI push, but just used it to control the airport. That was actually kind of interesting. I like that move. Try to prevent Murray from building up, taking the airport. Using that cliff, try to snipe a couple pillboxes. Murray countering well. Murray really pumping the economy makes a big, big difference. Yeah, you see S4 is broke right now. It's never good. Dude, I know. I need the magical unicorn. It's not a bad idea. Alright, nice little split here from S4 now. I like that. I like that. GI's looking tough from S4 right now. Murray trying to run him over, but isn't able to. Gets a couple elites in there, couple vets doing work. S4 taking home another one. Murray making him work for it, though. Well, no one can doubt Pav's skills in traditional play. The question is, what kind of Blitz player is Pav? We haven't really seen Pav play a 1v1 in Blitz. I think we've only seen him in FFAs. But you guys are right. Pav's a student of the game, man. He figures it out quick. Alright, so now Murray gets Soviet versus Allied down 2-0. It is match point. And both players spamming infantry now to try to control that top side. It worked last time for S4. He's going to try to do it again here. GI should be able to hold their own against these conscripts fairly easily. Conscripts going up on the top side. S4 with some nice micro on those GIs. Oh, dog coming. Wow. Ooh, and that Rhino that Rhino almost ran those units over, but wasn't able to. Sentry gun out now. Murray does have the money to sustain a defense right now. S4 working nice on the backside, gonna get that pair drop. GI's doing work. 4th Grizzly joins the party, does take the pair drop. Ooh, and a drone gets into that Grizzly. Oh, I can't. I think that drone got destroyed. Okay, that's good. Oh, is he still droned? No. Okay, I guess he's not. All right. Oh, using that cliff. Not a good oil placement. He's gonna be able to use that cliff to take that oil derrick. He's gonna take the sentry with it. Might take the other oil with it. Murray calls GG. Murray. Murray put up a fight. All right. I still haven't seen Super. Artie, let's get you Artie. Artie, I don't think Super's around. I think Super might be MIA. All right, Artie, you're out. You go find Super, then report back to me. Paf and Hassan, you guys are in. Paf and Hassan, batter up. I think Super's around. He just might be in a match, so let's just run it. If we got let's go, boys. All right. Yeah, Sheriff, I'll do it for you, buddy. All right, let's update the names. Paf in the house. I think this is Paf's Blitz debut, which I'm excited about. All right, good enough, good enough. We're not centering names today. We don't got time for that shit. All right, real quick, let's update the bracket here. Here's what we got. Mikos, OPOP. Looking tough, looking tough. S4, OPOP. These should actually be pretty good semifinals, I think. All right. So we got Paf's Blitz debut, which I'm excited about. Should be interesting to see. Can Paf work drones and Kirovs in the Blitz pit? We've never seen it before. Never seen it before. Paf asks for a truce. Hassan slaps the truce in its face. Yeah, Hassan's tough. He's been getting a lot of reps in Blitz. He won, so he's the winner of the D3 bracket yesterday. So he fought his way to be in this D2 bracket, proved himself, looking really strong yesterday, and yeah, we'll see it. We'll see. I mean, Paf obviously a higher traditional player, but Paf, like I said, I've never seen Paf play a 1v1 in Blitz. So hype tank for Sheriff. Hassan taking advantage of that cliff, and Paf learning the danger of building too close to those cliffs. Is able to get a sentry gun up there, which is nice. Gonna lose that barracks though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Paf's got a good build here, but Paf needs to defend himself. He's gonna lose that barracks, probably cancels the sentry gun. He does get another sentry gun out. but behind quite a bit on tanks right now. Super, okay, Super, we'll get you in. We'll get you in after this, Super and Artie. Mr. Mad Tank's in the house. So there is a trick to this. To get that drone out, you have to... Oh, yeah, it worked. For those of you guys in the tournament, go watch the video that BB Glass made. There is some strategy to getting drones out of your tanks with the crater. You kind of have to go out and come back in. Ooh, getting droned pretty heavily here. Paf's actually going to probably be able to hold on with these drones for the time being. I'm not sure if he has much to come back with after that. Paf just keeping the drones pumping. Oh, right. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. I mixed up. Is EG Super actually Super or is it Legend? You guys and your names, man. So annoying. So annoying. Demo truck from Paf. I love that. Let's get it going. Paf brings the demo truck. I love it. I love it. And Paf out with the Kirov. Oh my god. That Battle Lab placement is so scary from Paf. But he got a Kirov out and he got his Iron Curtain out. But yeah, Paf needs to get down here and defend his base a little bit. Paf's putting on a show, man. Tell you what, Paf is a showman. He does it for the audience, I'll tell you that. Look at all those conscripts that came out of that Battle Lab. Jesus. Kirov coming in. Target the flak, I think. Oh, gonna take the oil, take the flak with it. Oh my god. Paf's got 4K. He needs to be building some drones, trying to slow down a little bit. Kirov AFK, that's never good. Smary, you missed out on the Lucky Unicorns. Yeah, Zed's a classic. Zed's a channel point reward hoarder, man. He comes in and just buys them all immediately. Ruins everyone's fun. Just kidding, Zed. Love you, buddy. No, Asan is not Artie, no. They're different people. Asan is Dr. Cortex in the chat. And Paf just somehow won this game. Wow, I wish I wasn't dying of food poisoning so that I could be dancing right now, because that was fucking hilarious. Paf is a madman. Paf is a madman. And Paf did it. Drones and Kirovs. A lot of people have asked, they said, would the madman strategy work in Blitz? It's been a question bouncing around the Blitz universe for a while now. And we just saw in real time. The madman style can work. But unfortunately, now we go AVA. And Paf's a Soviet player. Exactly, Smary, exactly. Jeez, Sheriff. What a vivid use of words. Super, if you didn't play it till today, you better get out and get some reps in, man. You got 10 minutes. Alright. Son on the left, Paf on the right. Ooh, Paf. Super dog. Super dog. Wow. And Asan now going to be able to use that higher ground. Paf's got a lot of buildings in danger right now. Super. I do feel bad for you, but I gotta say that in the tournament Discord, I made it pretty clear, Super buddy. That's hilarious, though. You were practicing the wrong map. I'll get you a show match on Little Big Lake so we can see your skills. Paf trying to defend himself with that Rocky. Actually doing well. Those IFVs a little late to join. I'm sorry, Super. What a sad story for Super. Man, Path is such a funny player. Like he's kind of like a rope and dope boxer, you know? Like he's just like he lets you like you're hitting him and he's on the ropes and he's not hitting you back and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm winning. Look, this guy's not even swinging back." And you're like, "No, he's just wearing you out and toying with you." And then he strikes like a cobra. Yeah, and so Hassan's trying to find gaps in the armor here, trying to get away from those pillboxes, but not doing a good enough job, losing all of his Grizzlies. Lost a lot of Grizzlies there to get that power plant. Yeah, Hassan did not get enough compensation there. Lost his whole army, took a power plant pretty much. Now this one paradrop on the backside is going to do more work than Hassan's entire army. I feel bad for Hassan, though. He did so good in D3 yesterday. Comes into D2 and has to play a top-level player like Path. But, again, we did have a couple drops outs this morning. I was desperate. And, like I said, Path's never played Blitz. So, I thought it was possible that his traditional skills wouldn't transfer over. But that was stupid of me to think, because Path's OP. Alright, we'll give Hassan the Lucky Unicorn. What did I just say? I'm not even using words anymore. Alright, we got the Lucky Unicorn for Hassan. Oh, noob, I'm glad. What's the future look like for me? Alright, so Path pushing in with some GIs now. Path's on 2. This is match point if Path can pick up an early win here. Path's GI micro didn't actually look very good last game, but we'll see. And some early Rockies as well. Hassan trying to counter with dogs and a flak. It's tough. That cliff's pretty tough. Hassan's doing a good job of staying out of range of that cliff, though. Lloyd in the house. Oh my god, look at the range. So he should be able to run all 3 of those over. Nice. Now he needs to get a flak track out. There's more GIs coming. So Hassan is low power right now. Hassan doing a decent job. Flak tracks can be a good counter. Ah, poor Hassan. Hey, he won D3. That's off to Hassan. Alright, Artie. Artie and Super, let's do it. Yeah, that's not a bad start for D2 Hassan because he lost to D1 Path. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, you know, these early tournaments though, it's tough. Like Path's a little too good for D2. But that's where we're at, you know. These early tournaments are difficult. Path versus Luke. Artie versus Super. Um, we're gonna run Mikos and the winner of this right afterwards. Or actually, we'll do Path. Path and S4 are up next. Path and S4, get ready. Uh, yeah, it's Super. He's using Legend's name. All right, Super in red on the left. Already in blue on the right. Artie's the crowd favorite, I think. Artie's looking tough. He's got a lot of reps in. He's a up and coming blitz player who really cares about the format. Big supporter of the stream and gets a lot of reps in. Snark said he's been beating him up pretty bad. I think he's been beating Zed up pretty bad. So super out with a super early Rhino. Oh, sentries on those cliff gates. Yeah, Artie understands the assignment. There's nothing accidental about what Artie's doing right now. We've talked about this before for Soviet, going down, getting that early power plant, try to kickstart things. But Super's going to come right in on the top side. A lot of proactive sentry guns from Artie. We have seen this position that Artie's building in right now. We've seen it to be the most easily defended position for the player. I think it's a pretty good spot. The top side's a little bit more difficult to defend. Pav, I appreciate it, buddy. Pav saved the day. I was in a desperate spot. I said, Path, I need a player. Pav said, I'm in. A lot of sentries up on these cliffs. We haven't seen a build like this before. I really like this from Artie. Like I said, he understands the map. But Super doing a good job of bouncing back and forth from that crater, going back, healing up. A lot of sentry guns though, and it is a bit of a bottleneck. It'd be very, very difficult for Super to push here. He's got to try to be considering another option. Path, I will, buddy. I need that little energy. I wish I could really bring the energy today. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow for the D1. I should be. Like I said, it's just self-induced food poisoning. I should be fine tomorrow. I just need to sleep. I didn't sleep at all. Alright. Yeah, I like Super's use of that crater. I mean, it's a good move. Getting a lot out of those rhinos. Just needs to be careful. It's a lot of sentries from Artie. Path 1. The heal in the middle does counter drones, but if you get droned while you're in the crater, you have to leave and come back. Ooh, and a Deso out now. So Artie on 3, both players on 3 War Factories. Crater battle. It's going to come down to who's getting the heals mid-battle better. And Super able to pull ahead here, but Artie does have a Deso in that group. Not using the Deso, not using the Deso. Demo truck on the left side. Demo truck on the left side. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yep. That's the gong we play whenever a demo truck hits an MCV. That was nasty. I like that from Artie too. He was kind of baiting him in the center, trying to distract him a little bit. Zed, you want to do some commentary? We could do some commentary. I've never heard you on commentary before. Didn't know you had a voice. Sells the MCV. Drones out to counter the tanks. Kirov coming in from Artie. Artie looking tough. So Super's got a handful of tanks here, but they're getting pretty heavily droned. He could be going into the crater. Oh yeah, now he remembers. Boris out. Kirov coming in. Too late. That oil is going to chain react. Nasty business. Should be able to get this last War Factory. Aw, Zed, buddy. I knew you had a voice. I don't know why I said that, man. I got food poisoning. I'm not responsible for my actions today. Dr. Cortex didn't tell me the antidote till it was too late. Artie looking tough. Legend put up a fight, though. Or not Legend, Super. Super putting up a fight. This CNC just chilling for so long, and all of a sudden, like, hey, wait a second. He's a phony. Those aren't real glasses. Alright, Zed. Alright. I won't get my hopes up. Red's the best player so far, or do you mean blue? I am in danger. Alright. So now we got an allied versus allied. That one was pretty close, but Super, I think, is... Super looks like maybe, if I had to guess, it would say Super maybe is a higher traditional player. You know, we saw he won a couple engagements there with better unit control, but Artie, I think, just has way more reps on this map. Yeah, Artie's looking tough. Dives on that AFC, does get it. Thanks, robot. Yeah, the heal crate does heal air units. Yeah, so Super really going down swinging, making Artie work for this. We see another similar build from Artie, taking advantage of this bottom corner. Nice, safe place to be. The MCV is a bit exposed, though. That's a lot of Rockies. Ooh, good Patriot missile. That's the right move there. Yeah, shout out to BB Glass. He came up with the ability to heal the air units. It's pretty flush. I mean, when you start working with the game, you start doing shit that's really wacky. A lot can go wrong. We haven't had any issues with it, though. Bit of a base trade here, but Artie's pretty comfortable, plenty to defend himself with. Super quits out. Yeah, Path. I think you did a good job too. You got your oils out early. A lot of players, a lot of newer Blitz players just kind of struggle with how many oils to build, when to switch over. It's a very similar problem solving in traditional play. How many miners, how many refineries. Yeah, already looking tough. All right. So we're going to do Path and who's up next? Path and who? Path and someone. Small in the house. No wonder we haven't had any predictions today. I should just mod all you guys. It's all the same people every stream. We should just mod it. You guys should just all be mods. We have 50 mods. Oh yeah, Newt. That's it. It's hard to get the AI to build the right things. There is a way to get them to build oils. Oh yeah, Path. So Path and S4. Path and S4. You guys are up next. Let's run it quick. So already in with that eagle, does miss the flak, so the Rockies can't push. Artie's got a lot of GIs here though. Super is just trying to bunker in a little bit with those sentry guns. Doing a good job staying out of range of the cliff. That's really, really important. No, Paf's playing the other winner, I think. Paf and S4. The winner of this plays Mikos. And now able to get rid of that flak, so now in with the Rockies. Paf versus S4. Yeah, and Artie doing a good job just picking them apart right now. Finding the weaknesses and making them pay for it. Artie OP. Tries to do a little backdoor here with these rhinos. Not going to be enough. Able to use those eagles defensively. S4, yeah, I don't know. That's the name I got. That's all we know is small. No one tells me anything, man. Alright, wow, these GIs almost get that MCV. Now in with the Rockies. Trying to hit the War Factory. Eagle's going to finish off the MCV. Artie sells his... Why did Artie just sell his AFC? He's on 6K. That was weird. Yes, Artie brings out the Navy. Let's go. Oh, he was trying to force the Eagles suicide. Sick. That's sick. That's actually really cool. Sold the AFC so the Eagles would fall, but that wasn't enough damage to take the MCV. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. All right, guys. RDOP. S4. S4 and Paf join the game. I'm going to go splash some ice water on my face. Give me 1 minute. All right. We're back in it. Wait, does Paf have 2 Fs in it? No, it doesn't, does it? All right, all right, all right. PAF versus S4. Yeah, I know I've said it a couple times, but the big thing right now with Blitz is that like you have issues where, like we have had tournaments where Legend shows up without any experience and gets crushed by Zed. So it's really difficult to base skill sets on traditional rankings that we know. It's also difficult to know who's going to practice, who's going to put the reps in on the map. So for right now, these are still just we're just kind of feeling things out. We put in whoever's available, kind of try to guess, and now we know like PAF will be in D1 next time. Artie will be D1 next time. You know, so we'll just adjust. After a couple tournaments, we'll go start to know players a little bit, and it'll be easier. No one's got confidence in S4. I don't think we're all. I don't think we don't have confidence in S4. I think we just have a lot of confidence in PAF. S4 in super early though. I like that. That battle bunker's out of position. Solo Rhino gonna take this MCV. Oh, staying out of range of those bunkers. S4 is playing this smart. Oh, and PAF's gonna repair it with an engineer and brings out a drone. Wow, PAF is a freaking ninja. Genghis Kai, yeah, you gotta take those odds, man. They're good odds. You gotta take good odds when you get them. So S4 needs to be tricky here. He wants to try to play near the crater. He wants to stay close to the crater. The crater can completely counter these drones. A lot of drones. PAF has a lot of money and he's gonna start pushing tech. We see a crazy Ivan now from PAF. PAF's putting on a freaking show, man. I'm psyched that we finally got PAF to play some Blitz. He's always an entertaining player. I'm sure S4 isn't psyched about it, but... Ooh, big drone hit. Just going to try to dive on the MCV. Crazy Ivan on the left side. Watch it. Crazy Ivan hits the War Factory. Going to go after the barracks. So, S4 does take PAF's MCV. The Crazy Ivan on the left side gets a War Factory and a barracks. S4 still has his MCV, though. So PAF is out in MCV before he was able to get his Iron Curtain out. He does have the Battle Lab, which means here comes the Kirov. Which means here comes the Kirov. Um... Okay. So okay. S4 is saying he couldn't build buildings. S4 is saying that he got a glitch and couldn't build buildings. So, yeah, I mean, Path had that easily won. Path had the game won. But he says he couldn't build buildings. So yeah, I mean we've seen that bug before. I think it's usually with defensive buildings. No, there is a yeah, there we've seen it before. Pap saying I'll give you the win. They're both like you take the win, no you take the win. Roll the dice. I mean, Paf was way ahead. Okay, a couple things to note here. First off, Paf was way ahead. Second off, second off, they don't want to re. Paf doesn't want to re. Paf says so. S4 is saying let's re. Paf saying I'm not going to re a game. I'm not going to redo a game I won. If you really want it, you can have it. That's what Paf's saying. Paf was way ahead. But the big thing too is they don't want to replay it. They don't want to replay it. Paf says he doesn't want to replay a match that he won. And then S4 said, fine, you can have it. I mean, Paf had a whole mess of drones. S4 didn't have a barracks or a war factory. Yeah, I kind of get where Paf's coming from. Like, I mean, it's kind of like, dude, I was way up there. Like, I'm not going to but Paf's just confident. I think it doesn't really matter. But anyway, it's annoying. Obviously, we should read it. Actually, the thing is, though, we shouldn't redo it because that glitch happens and you just pack and unrepack your MCV. It's part of the game. Like, yeah, right there, it was kind of an easy decision because Paf was way up. But in a close game, that'd be super annoying. If someone's like, oh, all of a sudden I can't build, it's like, dude, unpack and repack your MCV. Come on, it's 101. And now Paf tilted coming hard. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to, you know, obviously I just have low patience because my head hurts, but I don't want to be mean. I mean, for S4, yeah, I'm sure it's frustrating, but um, it is, unfortunately, it happens. We've seen it. It doesn't just happen in Blitz. It's not a Blitz glitch. It happens in traditional as well. Sometimes you can't build. Usually I thought it was just defensive units, but you just pack and repack. Takes 2 seconds. So now both players a little annoyed with each other, coming at each other's throats. I like that. I like that. I also think, though, if S4 went and rewatched that replay, he would know that it was a GG. Because he had no barracks or war factory. Now S4 coming in hot. Oh yeah, Zed, you missed all of it, man. And Paf he's not using these GIs to defend himself. Sending the GIs to the middle. Yeah, S4 is going to take this one home. Paf will definitely less comfortable. Although it's not really a terrible strategy for Paf. I guess it doesn't really matter, but if Paf loses this, then he's going to get Soviet versus Allied, which he's very comfortable with. Paf doesn't have any tanks right now. Sniper out, doing work on those GIs. And Paf is just super far behind right now. He's on 8K. Pushing a Battle Lab. He needs to be spamming pillboxes. He needs to get some more stuff going. A lot of pillboxes there. Ooh, gonna lose the MCV though. Does have his Battle Lab out though. Paf on 10K and has a Battle Lab. Yeah, S4 should have tried to close that window earlier. Still quite a bit ahead, but as Paf pumps these Mirages, he'll definitely be catching up. Getting GIs out to try to distract him a little bit. GI's doing work. Yeah, Paf not building a sniper. Yeah, people forget that they get all the factions. You know, Paf's not used to playing with Great Britain, so he's probably not thinking of the sniper. Ooh, the Rocky's in now. No anti-air. Does not want to lose that Battle Lab. That was his only chance of catching up. Now without an MCV or a Battle Lab. Was only able to get out a handful of Mirages, and S4 is already catching up with his own Mirages. Yeah, Paf trying to look for an opening, but it's a pretty tough spot. He still has an AFC. He's got an AFC in 12K, but without that Battle Lab or an MCV, it's going to be pretty tough here. Paf going for a backdoor. Going to get this MCV. Lot of Prism tanks coming. Prism tanks rolling in. Yeah, that's what it takes. A glitch in the first game. Both players getting upset with each other. Get the energy really cooking. I like that. The pit it's a proximity heal, so it just heals units in the pit. If Paf somehow won this, I mean, if anyone could do it, it would be Paf, but it's just not even possible, I don't think. Needs to get rid of those Prism tanks ASAP. Doesn't have his AFC. Doesn't even have an AFC anymore. No War Factory, no AFC. And this is smart from S4, just playing it tight. Pass off to Path, though, going down swinging. Path doing work on the top side of S4's base. Gonna get that oil deer. Nice chain reaction. There goes his AFC. He still has that battle lab, though. Now S4 sees those GIs. And Path calls GG. Yeah, air and ground, but it is proximity heal. Also, just to be clear, guys, we got Mikos and Artie coming up right after this. Mikos and Artie right after this. Ah! Okay. So now Path gets Soviet versus Allied. Yeah, it's nice though. It is nice in that situation when S4 had that glitch in the first point. It's nice that he was far behind because it'd be so annoying to deal with if it was actually a close game. But again, it was nice that Path, like I said, even when S4 sees the replay, I think he'll know. Anyway, so we do got 1-1 here, and Path is on Soviet now. Yeah, we'll see here. We'll see. Path, if Path can get the usual stuff rolling, get his Kirovs, get his drones. He's proven that they can work. They've looked super strong so far. Path stretching himself out, trying to stay away from that cliff. Super early radar. So going to bring a Deso out. Camping that barracks, though, does need to bring a sentry gun out first. Yep. And Path right on speed with what's going on here. Going to get that Deso down to counter. Oh, he might not have this scouted. He's going the wrong way. And Path, I love, man, Path's a showman. Path's doing it for the boys, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Artie's tough. Artie's looking really, really good. Deso countering those GIs. Crazy Ivan in now. Oh, he does get the War Factory. Wow, nice range. So he's going to lose that War Factory and fall behind here. That's going to slow down his production. Yeah, I mean, that's decent for Path. Path is behind. Initially behind, making the flag, making the Ivan, but now has the Rhinos out to pretty easily defend himself. Needs to watch his radiation. Oh. S4 ults that War Factory, so both players trading War Factories now. Path building down to that power plant. S4 already in control of that Paradrop. Paradrop's pretty nasty. Double Paradrops for the Allied players tough. He's not out with his AFC, so he's on one Paradrop. Yeah, there is. So D3 and D2 both have $10 prizes. D1 has a $50 prize, and then Pro has a $150 prize. So winner of this gets $10, and they move into the $50 tournament tomorrow. Yeah, Mikos was playing well. Path's looking pretty tough, though. Although S4 is putting up a fight. Okay, yeah, Path taking advantage of that crater, getting healed up. I like that, I like that. Wait, so is the Armageddon mod back on? It was off, and then I thought it was on again. Is the Armageddon mod on for QM this month? So Path trying to take out this airport, pretty good move. You don't want the Allied player to have two Paradrops. Oh, that Ivan, I think that Ivan got a bomb on that oil derrick. Takes out two oils. That's tough. S4 had another oil coming, so he's on 3. He is broke, though. Path's broke as well. And here comes the double Paradrop and the Grizzlies from the cliff right now. Deso on the bottom side. Wow, perfect Deso. But now he's on the bottom side with those Grizzlies and forces Path to sell that radar. Path has to move his MCV, sell his radar, and this is a lot of Grizzlies. Gonna dive on the MCV again. Deso gets up there to do some damage. Those Grizzlies are all super bruised right now, but Path still doesn't have enough to push in there. Path down to a war factory and a barracks with 2 oils, and it's not looking good for Path. Yeah, I'd say Zed's all blitz these days. Second place in the last tournament. Path spamming the drones. Path never gives up, man. He's got absolutely nothing left to give right now, but not going to quit out. Alright, that should be it.
Player defeated.
Damn, and Path needed that win. That was Soviet versus Allied. And now it is match point for S4, and Path's on Allied. Path's mostly brought some early GIs, some kind of funny business with Allied. He can make it work, but it's tough. He doesn't want to be on match point playing his Allied versus S4 Soviet. Oh, Mikos, you're in the chat. I just messaged you. All right, Mikos and Artie, you guys get ready to rock. This could be match point if Path doesn't pull something out. So Path again, just a small group of GIs. There's no more coming out. Oh yeah, no, he is still bringing them. Early GI push for Allied's nice. Even if you don't necessarily win the game with it, you can get a lot done. It's pretty annoying. Can throw your opponent off. S4 countering with battle bunkers. Ooh, and that barracks is in range. Gonna be able to take that. Yeah, now it just needs to be careful. One Rhino can run over all of those GIs right now. So as soon as the tank comes, he needs to be careful with those GIs. Wow. Yep, and Path really making him pay the price. But S4 does have a Rhino uncountered in Path's base right now, and he's gonna try to find a gap in between these battle bunkers. Oh, but Path gonna go low power. He's got that one Rhino, super annoying. Gonna pull back those Rockies to defend, leaves the GIs undefended. Flax clean them out. But yeah, that was a good push from Path there. I think he's pretty happy about that. Path's now going tank destroyers to counter these early Rhinos. We haven't seen that from Allied, but like someone said in the chat, leave it to Path. He's going to use everything at his disposal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh, tank's getting around the backside. And Path is on his battle lab now. Wow, super early battle lab. And Path has a really scary build right now. This battle lab could easily be sniped from the cliff. It's very, very tricky. You don't want to be. This is the death triangle right here. You really don't want to build in the death triangle. That's why they call it the death triangle, not the hopscotch triangle. Okay, okay, okay. Mirage is out now for Path, and Path has the money to support this tech, which means he was able to get into a mid game without paying any prices from early Soviet pressure. And we talked early on with this map. Everyone said, "Oh, Sov OP, Sov OP." There's a way to do it. There's always a way. And in this case, I think what we've seen is the early GI pressure, slow the Soviet player down, get them off their game, and then push tech. Get into a mid game. Use your eagles. Use your tech. That's what we're seeing here right now. But Path not really defending himself. S4 going to try to dive on that war factory. Don't think he's going to get it. A few Mirages in the base now. And that Prism tank up on the cliff doing work. Oh, I thought the MCV was in range. Oh my god. And he needs to, S4 needs to dive on this Prism tank. That Prism tank is just going off right now. Ooh, Path gets himself in a tricky position here. Ah, a couple Mirages backing him up from the cliff. That tank destroyer doing some work. So now Path pushing in. You know, Path's one of those players, he has such wide vision, such good field awareness, that whenever he does something weird, you don't question him, you question yourself. You're like, Path is doing this weird thing, but that means it's probably a good idea. He's almost always seeing more than you, certainly more than me. Able to sell that Battle Lab, like I talked about, the Death Triangle, never a good move. Yeah, Red out now with the Desos, and Red's got to go Desos and drones, try to stop the bleeding and try to hang on, but Path's got a window of opportunity here, and he's going to try to close the door. Another Battle Lab out now for Path. Path on 12k, sitting comfortable with his tech. Love to see some Eagles from Path. Like I said, he's not used to having the multiple factions. He forgets that he has his Korean Eagles. The Eagles could be doing some work right now. There's no anti-air out there. Love to see some Eagles from Path. That's the juicer right now for Path. Zed saying Path lost. Oh, that Prism Tank doing work. Paradrop on the backside. And now Path out now with 2 AFCs. He's going to sit back, play the center of the board, use that crater, try to just slow him down with the Eagles. But S4 is now on 2 War Factories and has a decent economy rolling here. We're going to get a good chain reaction here. Should take that power plant. Yep, nice. Yeah, Path really doing work from those cliffs. Oh my god, Paradrop on the backside. Going to get the Battle Lab. Super annoying. Path, yeah, Path's not really defending himself very well. He's just not, like, super concerned about his base. It hasn't necessarily not worked, but targeting the AFC, that's annoying. He's got 2 more, though. So Path needs to defend himself now, try to hold off. A lot of pillboxes in the base. Got the Rockies, got the Mirages, totally fine. Ooh, Deso's coming to hit these Eagles now. Rocky's going to come into counter. Path finding answers very, very quickly. Just going to delay these Eagles, kill those. Yep, kill the Desos. Smart, smart. Oh, he drops the Eagles too early on the radiation. Oh, no. Damn. Yeah, Path's an attacker, that's for sure. He's it's amazing. He's just like, he's just got like top level attacking, and then his back, you know, defending himself on the backside. He's a little slow to the click on some of these. Yeah, Path's not building close to enough right now, but he is pumping the Eagles now. Both players throwing hard. Path controlling the center though, and we've talked about how important that is on this map. Controlling that crater. Rocky's getting juiced up. I like that. I like that. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, Zed, you're right. I just looked up there. He's got a Battle Lab, a Reactor, 3 War Factories. Jesus. Yeah, Path was playing with his food a little bit and going to pay the price. Oh, tries to snipe the oil but doesn't get the MCV. Should have shot the MCV. Was maybe worried about a force shield. That's unfortunate. Iron Curtain coming. Path needs to be worried. We've talked about this before. It swings in Allied's favor mid-game as they get their tech out, they get their Air Force going, but it swings back to Soviet once the Soviet player can start running their IC, Deso bombing effectively. All right, let's get, what are we coming for? Nuke Reactor. Nice. 2 War Factories with it. That's a huge hit. Path still just has too many Mirages for these Rhinos. He's just trying to hold on. Trying to Deso his way out, waiting for that Iron Curtain. He is low power now, so that was smart from Path. Delay that, delay the Iron Curtain. Yeah, Red's broke. That's the big issue now. Losing those 2 War Factories was devastating. Ooh, Deso's pushing in, doing a lot of work on those Mirages. That's annoying. Out with another Nuke Reactor. Path denies it. 2 minutes remaining. And Path, you know, Path doesn't want to let this come down to points. If you know, if you're gonna lose anyway, like I'd be for S4 now. If I was S4, I'd be trying just to delay this game, let it come down to the clock, and hope you get lucky on points. Because if you try to attack right now, you're gonna lose the game, I think. So there's no reason not to let it come down to points and hope you get lucky. Flag tracks on the bottom doing work right now. GI's coming down to counter. So now Path pushing in with his army. Yep. Iron Curtain. Iron Curtain. Watch that timer on the Iron Curtain. Path's going to go right for it. Stomp out those rhinos. Stomp out that Iron Curtain. He's got those flak tracks attacking on the bottom middle, which is hilarious. Kind of doing work, low-key. Eagles come in, take the MCV. Path. Yeah, Path. Oh, Iron Curtain's the one rhino. Path didn't target that Iron Curtain. I don't know why. Yeah, and I think it's going to come down to the clock. We got about a minute and a half left. Can Path destroy the buildings before that? We'll see. Oil, big hit here. Yep. Path, just go for the base trade, buddy. Why let it come down to points? Path drives all the way back to defend himself. Now will he have enough time to get back down the field and try to win this game? Chasing that elite around. That's exactly what S4 wants right now. Trying to delay Path from his target. There's nothing in S4's base. Here comes the timer. Yep, timer's going to go. Path wasn't able to end it. Path should still be up on points, but you never know. Okay, so Path is up on points. Not by a ton. Well, 30,000. And we got ourselves a game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about this. Oh, sorry. No, Zed, I don't got anything else in me today. Yeah, no FFAs today. I'm struggling with my ability to even make it through the final. Will Path be the new Marco? Dr. Cortex with the hydrate. I appreciate that very, very much. I need a hydrate. CNC Stephster says, what is this? It's Blitz, man. Blitz is the coolest new thing. I got info for you. Boom. Blitz. Blitz Red Alert 2 mod. Tiny map mod. Everything on one screen. Super easy to digest. Fast. Fun. You're in the right place, buddy. Hang around. You're going to make some friends. Might make some of your best friends of your life in the Blitz pit. That's what we say around here. All right, guys. So, this is match point. It is best of 5. Winner is going on to the championship. And this has been an absolute knife fight. It's been going both ways. Path, well, I mean, it's even. It's 2-2. So obviously it's pretty even right now. But the 5th game here, they do get to pick their own factions. So Path is back to Soviet. Now Soviet versus Allied. Path did lose this last time. So could definitely go either way. S4 in it now with some early GIs. And Path's got a crazy Ivan out. Last time he was able to get the War Factory. This time he does not. No. Small. Come on, man. Don't drop fake Wikipedia links. What have I told you about scaring off new viewers? And he's going to bring another, and Path's bringing another crazy Ivan. And Path builds a demo truck to defend himself with, maybe? Path doesn't have anything in his base to defend himself. He's now going to use the demo truck defensively. Path. Buddy. This is a tournament match, CNC. It still counts. Steffer, come on, buddy. Stephster. It still counts. We're still a real tournament, right? We matter. Oh my gosh, yeah, whoever had the bet on S4. All right, Artie and Mikos, let's run it. Wow. Whoa. Wow. So S4 takes that pretty close. Path throws a Hail Mary to end things. Double Crazy Ivan leaves it up to Fate, and Fate does not smile upon him. So now we are Mikos and Artie, winner going on to play S4 in the championship. Wow. Mikos, where you at? Mikos, where you at? Nick's in here? Nick, how am I supposed to know you're in here if you don't say anything? How am I supposed to drop a hey DJ if I don't even know you're in here, huh? Part of me makes me think that you don't even want the hey DJ. Come on, isn't the hey DJ a big part of your day, Nick? Isn't it what you get up in the morning for? Smary, where did I get the images? I just find them online. The ones for this tournament are all from, these are all World of Warcraft, I think. I don't know, I just stumble around online. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, go. Starting off, best of 5 semifinal. No, so the winner, we're right here, Mikos and Artie. Winner of this goes on to play S4 in the championship. Artie in blue. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Red is Mikos. Small, where you at, man? I had 2 Arties on the scoreboard. Where you at? Super mod. Artie blue, Mikos red. Small, I'm about to revoke your moderation privileges. Instead of being helpful and saying, Ivor, you got 2 Arties on the scoreboard, you're in here dropping dropping nonsense links, confusing the viewers. What do you, Small? What do I pay you the big bucks for, man? Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Artie versus Mikos. Both these guys looking super strong. Both of them have been looking D1 status so far in the tournament, crushing people. So this should be interesting. These guys should be on a pretty even level here. Both of them have displayed that they understand the assignment quite well. So we'll see. Artie's got the reps. Mikos has got more traditional unit control skills, I think. You changed the side? No, they switched. It's random. Small, I went in to do that, actually. It wouldn't let me. I can't refund those. I can only refund events. I'll refund your next voice change. Alright, so already out with an early drone. The drone's interesting because the crater counters it pretty hard. And already with this super early base walk, we've talked about this before. I love this power plant for Soviet. Really kickstarts things right now. The oil derricks do take power to build. So by grabbing that power plant early on, you know, you don't have to build that extra power plant. So now you're just able to move way faster. And Artie brings a nice quick base walk. He's got a battle bunker out. He's got that forward barracks. How's his economy? He is broke. Artie is broke, but he's on 5 oils. So his money should be catching up pretty quickly here. Now 6 oils, and now he's in the base. And there goes Mikos' MCV, just like that. Artie looking tough. Alright, Stephster, we'll see you, man. Yeah, Latov, he actually was thinking about, I was trying to get him in tomorrow, actually. I had him in. He played Gene or someone the other day. I thought everyone was like, oh, Laptop is retiring forever. It's like, what do you mean he's retiring forever? What does that even mean? Doesn't get that Deso in. So now Miko's looking for a back door, and there's nothing there right now. And so Artie has a decision to make. He is going to opt for the base trade. Artie's going to go right in, click the buildings. This should be pretty good for Artie. There's not many buildings for him to click. The oil derricks do not count as last buildings, so he just needs to take those 2 powers and that sentry gun. Pulling back now. Yeah, I'd like to see... Yeah, okay, so Miko's calls GG. Yeah, it's funny, like, I'm used to, like, the regular world, where the things people say, like, well, you can, like, make decisions based on what people say. So, like, when I first started streaming, like, people would be like, they'd be like, oh, those two will never play each other again. Like, they hate each other. They'll never play each other again. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess they hate each other. They'll never play each other again. And then all of a sudden, like, the next day they're playing, or like, the next day they're co-hosting together. And so it just goes constantly like that, which is fine. But it took me a while. I'm like having a hard time following this. People like, Laptop's retiring forever. And then I message him, I'm like, yo, you want to come out of retirement for a tournament Sunday? He's like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, oh. Forever, always, never. They're all very loose terms. So Miko's with a slight MCV move. Yeah, it's an esport path, that's right. But you know, different strokes for different folks. Oh man, I have conviction, you know what I mean? I'm an always never kind of guy. Stick to the guns, you know what I mean? Go down with the ship. But you know, there's different strokes for different folks. Obviously, I don't want Latov to retire. I don't like words like never, so I'll take what I can get. All right, now Artie in with the early GIs here, and Miko's going to try to defend with his own GIs. It's an esport lifestyle, Small. And Artie with an eagle. Ooh, does hit the IFV. So Rocky's coming, using the eagle to counter. No, I am not married. Huh, I'm surprised Artie's not looking to push a little bit here. Ooh, sniper. Is that a sniper or what is that? GI IFE? Addiction. Esport lifestyle addiction. They're all one thing together. Married to the game. That's right. No, I do say always and never. I'm an always and never kind of guy, but I stick to it because I have conviction, committed. Like I said, I go down with the ship. I say never, and all of a sudden I realize it's a terrible idea. I don't flip-flop. I just go down with the ship. Some people call it being stubborn or stupid. I call it conviction and gust. Gust? That's not right. Grit. Artie pushing in here. Miko's trying to stay alive. And Artie opting to shoot the IFVs. Does get the MCV. Picks up an elite. And that elite should help him close it out here. The thing in the middle is the crater in the middle heals units based on proximity. So watch the eagle fly through it. Here it goes. Ba 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 ba. Heals up. Artie OP, OP, OP. S4 better be getting ready, man. S4, you better be sharpening your sword. Getting ready for this championship. Artie's hungry. So Artie, here's the deal. Artie's committed to Blitz. Artie loves Blitz. He plays a ton of Blitz. Um, yeah, Artie plays a ton of Blitz. It's as simple as that. He's just, I mean, just in the last month. Yeah, just in the last month. He doesn't play on my stream much, but like just in the last month, he's just been. I know he's just. People are like I hear Zed will be like, dude, I just ran a BO50 with Artie, and then Snark's like, now Artie wants to run a BO50 with me. Like, yeah, he plays a lot. Snark and Zed. I think Snark plays with him a lot. Yeah, he knows the map very very well. He's got the reps in for sure. Yeah, going purple for sure. The actual way to live life is to well, it's like there's a quote someone said to like a politician was like, "Oh, you said this was bad. Now you're saying it's good. You're flip-flopping." And the guy was like, "I got new information, so my opinion changed. What do you do when you get new information?" And obviously, the actual thing to do is to adjust when you get new information. But like I said, reckless conviction, it's kind of its own virtue. The kind of guy who's like, dude, you're wrong. And he's like, don't care, dying on this hill. I'm messing around. It's stupid. You shouldn't be like that, obviously. It's fucking idiotic. Doesn't make any sense. Who wants to be that person? Already coming in quick with the GIs again, and a lot of GIs. A lot, and he's going to split them. Bunker on the top side, nice counter. He's going to try to get out of range of that bunker and hit that oil derrick, get a nice chain reaction. A couple Rockies in as well. He's going to try to, oh, he should be targeting that oil derrick. On the GI, the split on the bottom side, already looking tough. Eagle coming. If this Eagle can hit the flak, Eagle misses the flak, so the Rockies have to pull out. Yeah, Miko's hanging in there. So Artie's going to get this power plant. Artie is broke at the time being. Yeah, Miko's now just catching up. You don't want to get behind in the beginning like that, especially as Soviet. It's just like we talked about that before, is that it's so important for Soviet to make something happen in the early game before the Allied player really starts rolling. So it takes out that barracks, going to slow things down a little bit. I think the power plant might have been a nice hit there for Artie. Put him low power, slow down these rhinos a bit. Miko's is almost broke. 4 oils. Yeah, Miko's is definitely stronger in traditional. I mean, I think Miko's is definitely... In traditional, I think Miko's is definitely stronger. I don't really know. I don't really watch regular Red Alert 2. Artie's build, methodical is the exact word for it. Everything is by design. Except that battle lab there. I'm not sure about that. It's kind of dangerous. I like the prism tower, though. I like you guys hanging out and chat with me, man. Just the energy I needed today. Man, I feel like a bag of dog shit. Okay. Ooh, like I said, that battle lab, very questionable. Conscripts are perfect fodder for that prism tower. And now Miko's using that cliff, getting a lot done. Playing that higher ground is really, really nice. Building through these passes is really difficult. Makes you very, very vulnerable. And that was by design. A couple of the most previous match. Oh my God! He's got an aircraft carrier. Holy shit! That's amazing. You guys can't see it. Oh, where? Oh, there you go. He's got an aircraft carrier. Artie's about to win this game with an aircraft carrier, but Mikos is going for it, sending those rhinos on the backside. And the GIs from the top side. We got the Navy on the bottom, the GIs on the top. Mikos is trying to go for a base trade, but Artie is too spread out right now. So if Artie can just slow down on the backside a little bit, this aircraft carrier can close out the game, target the power. Mikos needs to destroy this aircraft carrier, and he could do it. The conscripts could destroy it. The desolators could destroy it. But Artie going to lose his MCV on the backside. He already does have another War Factory. What is this aircraft carrier doing? Okay, there we go. So now Miko's with 4 buildings left, 5 buildings left, and a destroyer out now to counter the Desos. Yeah, and this base trade, oh, a lot of elites. Oh, but Artie is able to destroy a couple of those rhinos. Miko's on his last rhino. And this elite aircraft carrier should be able to take out the remaining. The Rockies, another aircraft carrier coming. Artie takes that one home. Artie with the Navy pivot. That was big. All right, S4, get in here, buddy. S4, where you at? Championship. The championship round. This is what the people have been waiting for. The sheriff had huge plans today. His friends were like, hey, you want to come out and do stuff in the real world? The sheriff said, nope. D2 Blitz tournament. I got to see it. I got to see the championship. I got to know who's taking it home. Again, guys, high stakes right now. Winner of this taking home $10. Not about the $10. It's about the pride. Being the D2 champion. And going on to the D1. All right. S4 and Artie. S4 and Artie. All right, guys, after this, we will run one bodyguard. We got a new bodyguard map, free for all. Anyone can jump in. We'll run one. We got a new map BB Glass has been working hard on. I got to see it, even though I'm about to roll over and die, but I got to see it. So we will run one FFA after this. Already in blue, S4 in red, Soviet versus Soviet. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of the Blitz World Series.
All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. The championship round in the D2 tournament. Both these players been playing hard, fighting hard all day. They beat some good players, and now they're both in the championship. Again, winner of this taking home the $10, winning the D2 bracket, and moving on to the D1 bracket with a $50 prize. They win that, they go to the pro bracket with a $150 prize. So both these players want to make a name for themselves. S4 has been looking super strong. Both players, signed up early for the tournament. They've got their reps in. Artie's like a machine, man. Artie in blue on the right, S4 in red on the left. And Artie's like so methodical. Everything's an equation for him. He understands the map really, really well. And we'll see if S4 can counter it. S4 in his semifinal match did beat Path, who was a top-level player. Played really, really well versus Path. It was a big upset. People did not think he could do it. So S4 has definitely proven himself today. We see in this first match, Artie going bottom side, S4 going top. Artie going to take that early power plant. He likes that with his Soviet factions. Kickstart his economy. Speeds up his build. Try to get those early rhinos out. S4 likes the paradrop. Get those early free units. Nice little fodder. The conscripts can make a difference. So we'll see who gets better, more out of it. But Artie going to push right in now. Sees the backside undefended. 2 rhinos. Should have a sentry gun in a second here. Not going to get it. Is forced to pull out. Artie is out tanked right now. He is behind on tanks. Artie's economy is pumping a little bit stronger. S4 only on 3 oils. Artie on 5. So Artie slightly behind at the moment. About even, honestly, on tanks. Maybe slightly behind, but his economy is going to be pumping a lot harder here. And as we move into a base battle, you got to have that economy. You need to have the money to keep pumping sentry guns, pumping those bunkers, pumping the conscripts, and another forward barracks from Artie. I like that. I like that. Forward barracks is big. God damn it, boys. I like that, man. You and your son. 2v2 world champs. Get you guys in the Blitz pit, man. We'll make a 2v2 division just for you. Rather be a football player. Come on. Then play Red Alert 2? Football's for the birds, man. We got no time for that. Just kidding, I like football. Alright. And wow, and a super early battle lab from Artie. A Tesla coil and a battle lab. This forward barracks. So Artie's in a better position right now. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that battle lab. Artie's MCV is looking naked back here right now. Doesn't have anything to defend himself. That's always stressful. I'd like to see a proactive pillbox thrown back there as you move into the mid game. Deso out now to defend. Oh, and Artie picks up the Navy. He did win his semifinal match with the Navy. He's been the only person all day to do it. He's going to do it again here. He does have his battle lab, so we can bring out the dreadnoughts. Although, as I say that, he gets the battle lab before the dreadnought gets in the water. He does have a Kirov out. That Kirov is not a big counter right now. There is not a counter for S4. He's got one flat cannon. S4 is forced to pull out. I think S4 is pretty happy with that hit. He was able to get the battle lab, slow things down a little bit. Artie's got to get that battle lab out. That's the juicer right now. He wants to get that dreadnought in the water and start pumping those rockets early. So what's the target right now for this Kirov? I'd hate to see it go down without getting any compensation. Forces a cell on a war factory. That's about all he's gonna. Oh, forces 2 cell, and that forces 2 cells, and that was all S4 had as far as war factories. So yeah, this is what I needed, man. A rough night of sleepless food poisoning, and then we get a great game like this. Couple top level players playing some blitz, getting my energy pumping. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Artie's good. Artie's tough for sure. S4 is definitely on his heels right now. So very diverse look from Artie, using everything at his disposal. Demo truck on the top side, dreadnought on the bottom side, Boris on the bottom side, and a lot of rhinos. S4 is playing a game called Stay Alive, and unfortunately, staying alive will not win this game, and going to be very difficult to do in a matter of moments here. It's dreadnought doing absolute work, and S4 calls GG. Artie picks up the first. And this one is best of 7, guys. I'm going to switch that over here. Championship is best of 7. Prelims were best of 5. Yeah, it's definitely multitasking, especially in Blitz. You know, everything is sped up that much more. I mean, at the top level, I mean, even in traditional, you're doing something all of the time. It's not only the ability to execute quickly using your hotkeys. I mean, it's a dexterity game. It's not just about decision making, obviously. It's the speed of the clicks, the ability to micro grab single units. So there is a massive dexterity element to Red Alert 2, and I think as just a spectator, you forget that aspect of it. Like quickly using a mouse, quickly and efficiently using hotkeys is a huge part of the game. But then, of course, there is the decision making. You can't just be fast. You need to be deciding what to do with those clicks. There's an opportunity cost. Every time you decide to do something, you're not doing something else. And I have a lot of spectators who ask things like that, like, oh, why doesn't he do this? And it's like, well, you can do anything, but you can't do everything, and certainly not at the same time. So in many cases, you know, players are choosing to do something instead of doing something else. And as I say that, Artie is choosing to push in with a bunch of GIs and crush his opponent. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the micro is difficult. Taking great advantage of that cliff. Has these Eagles out, try to counter the IFV so the Rockies can push in. Look at that range Oh my god. Already looking tough right now. Already looking D1. Already looking D1, D1. Again, guys, hang around after this. We are going to run one quick FFA on the new Bodyguard map. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think this new map's going to be really, really cool for Bodyguard. We got some cool mods involved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. All right, so best of 7, so this is not match point. Could be, though. Well, no, it could not be, but things could go south pretty quick. S4 needs to get himself back in this. You do not want to battle back 3-0. Jaws is a good teacher of the English language. Jaws actually speaks pretty good English. I can never really question anyone who speaks English as a second language because I can't speak any other languages. It blows my mind people can speak multiple languages. It's incredible. Hats off to all those second language speakers. Blowing my mind. And again, Hardy with the super early GIs. And I love this too. It's fun for me to see because everyone was messaging me all week saying, oh, Soviet OP, there's nothing for Allied to do, blah, blah, blah. And we see Artie taking it home with Allied right now, making great use of the GIs to control the center early, throwing off his opponent, and crushing with Eagles. The very middle of the map, Gino, is a proximity heal zone. So if you send your tanks in there, they heal, but only if they're in the crater. Gino, come on, man. You know me. You think I called the map Crater Map. I put awesome animations and it does nothing? Come on, Gino. Have a little faith, buddy. All you guys speak multiple languages. Impressive, impressive. Oh, you didn't know the name of the map. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So Artie, yeah, Artie again pushing down, trying to counter with these Desos, and S4 just on his heels. I mean, Artie just controls the tempo of these games this whole series, the whole tournament really. Artie's been looking super strong. Pav, come on, buddy, you should have read the Discord. What does middle do? I just said it. Damn it. The crater in the middle heals units. See, when they go in there, they get healed. Prism walk now from Artie. Ooh, uses the Eagles. Nice hit on that backside. Takes out the Battle Lab. S4 on a lot of Rhinos. Yeah, he's got to be trying to look to make a hit here. Yeah, he's going to come right for that MCV. Artie does have a weakness, I think. He leaves his backside pretty exposed. But S4, a lot of Grizzlies here. Going to be able to counter nicely. Yep, just counter those Rhinos. And the Prism Walk, devastating. S4 tries to run. Ooh, is able to run with his MCV. Nice, nice, nice. And now a Kirov out. That's a nice Hail Mary. I like that from S4. Trying to look for something crazy. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. Deso's in the center. Going to try to slow down these Grizzlies. Yeah, Artie just has a lot going for him right now. And S4 quits out. Artie OP. Oh, this is, oh, sorry, that's best of 7. That's not match point. Kombucho. Now that's a big brain idea, man. I like that. I really need a map naming committee. We got to get a whole group of us in there. Are you guys messing with me? Boys, are you messing with me right now? God damn it, boys. God damn it. It's such a funny name to make me say that every time I want to address you. Do you actually not know? CS Pro. All worth it, huh, buddy? I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. And I'm sorry. Low energy today, man. I should have known. Shouldn't have overeaten Mexican food the night before a tournament. I'll be back at it tomorrow. We got the D1 tournament tomorrow. I'll be feeling chipper and sprite. I'm going to sleep all day today. We're going to come back strong tomorrow. Don't worry. I need a robot. I'm going to set a hotkey tonight. Exclamation mark Crater is going to start telling you. I can't really blame people because I'm that guy in chat. Like, I'm always like, wait, what? Like, as soon as I get in, what's going on? It's like, dude, listen for a second. I do the same thing. Oh my god, already getting mowed down. Conscripts on a death march. Look at all those skeletons. Overdosed on Mexican food. That's the best way to put it, CS Pro. And now S4 giving Artie a taste of his own medicine with that GI rush. It is one of those things, though. I mean, this game is very back and forth. When you play a tournament all on the same map, the meta kind of develops, players learn from each other, and if the GI rush begins to be something that's so common with Allied, you just need to counter it. You bring the radar out, you bring the Deso, you counter. There is time to do that. But Artie going to lose his MCV pretty early here, and S4 is going to be putting one on the board, I think. Yep. Drive right past, take the War Factory. And S4 puts one up, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a ball game here. All right, here we go. Match point if Artie can take it. S4 trying to fight to stay alive here. Soviet versus Allied now. Yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, Artie with Allied. And Artie again going to bring the GIs. I mean, S4's got to see it coming. But again, ooh, Super Dog. Super Dog on the backside. He was trying to counter with a bunker, but that Super Dog cleaned him out. And he S4 has a really problematic build right now. That cliff is going to give these GIs enough range to get in there, take the War Factory, take the barracks. Here comes the Eagle. Yep. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. One Rhino in the back of the base, already bringing out the Rockies. All right, guys, gear up. Bodyguard. We need 7 players in here. Everyone get ready. I'm running this thing quick. I'm going to be off in 10 minutes. Curl up on the ground. Maybe curl up in the shower in the fetal position. Just run cold water over myself. On my last leg. GI's pushing in. Artie feels me. Artie wants to let me go to sleep. Artie hungry now. Pass is 99. S4 calls GG, and Artie takes it home. I shouldn't be rushing into the FFA like this. I should give Artie a second just to feel it. Just to feel it. Artie. Artie brings it. And here we go, guys. Artie taking it home, winning the D2 tournament, taking home the $10. But the real prize, he's now moving on to play Osama. D1, this is where we separate the men from the boys in D1. So this is going to be tomorrow, guys. Got a lot of great players in here. Going Snark. I think Io is out. I forget who that is. I think he's Ed, Monster, Max, Osama, Artie. Quick shout out, guys, again for this tournament. Quick shout outs to Doofus, Adam, Chris, CS Pro, Apple Drop, Larry, Smerry, Code Sore, and Turbo Z Boy. Appreciate you guys chipping in.